As Milwaukee continues to mourn the loss of a police officer, we now know what happened moments before he was killed in a crash. A 28-year-old is charged in connection to Officer Charles Irvine Jr.'s death. Rebecca Clough is live at 76 and Silver Spring, where that crash happened. Rebecca.
Yeah, Charles, despite a very long list of criminal charges against the defendant, he doesn't have much of a criminal history. In fact, he's just facing a couple of traffic tickets, plus he was out on a signature bond for operating while revoked. Sitting in shackles and only whispering to his attorney, 28-year-old Liddell Harrison heard the charges against him. They included felonies connected to Officer Charles Irvine's death and Officer Matthew Schulze's injuries. Irvine died after a short chase that started at 91st and Silver Spring and ended just a mile later, under the 76th Street Bridge.
He takes off from police at speeds that are clocked at over 95 miles an hour. He gets away.
According to the criminal complaint, the dispatch from the two officers begins to say the license plate, at which point the sound of tires screeching can be heard. There's no further communication from the squad. Witnesses say the squad hit the curb and flipped approximately 20 times before coming to a stop on its roof. Witnesses say Officer Schulze was able to walk away from the crash, while Officer Irvine was thrown from the vehicle. Harrison later told police in a statement he fled from officers because he knew he shouldn't be driving because his license was revoked, he had a firearm in the car, and his 5-year-old son was in the vehicle with him. Harrison is also facing drug charges.
I would also note, Your Honor, that this case involves a significant amount of high-level amounts of dealing of both cocaine and heroin.
The criminal complaint says he was linked to selling fentanyl masquerading as heroin, including one case where a woman died after overdosing on fentanyl, likely sold to her by Harrison. He will now face the drug and fleeing charges together.
Clearly, we're all aware of the tragedy that has come along with this case. That being said, obviously we have a number of issues that we need to explore in relation to those charges.
Now, Harrison is facing more than 60 years in prison if he is convicted. He was given a bail of $500,000, and if he's able to make that, he will be on GPS monitoring. Reporting live at 76th and Silver Spring, Rebecca Clough, today's TMJ4.
Rebecca, thank you very much. Now